Run it back, run it back, run it back. Lost through the bend, had to crawl back. Can't take no more L's, I need all that. Need all that. Run off with it. Yeah. Run it back, 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 run it back. Lost through the bend, had to crawl back. Can't take no more L's, I need all that. Run off with the pack and get the dome crack. The 4 feel short, nigga 4 flat. Run it back, 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 run it back. Quit that little drop, now you hustling. They counted you out, now you bubbling. Took you some losses, but bounce back. Now they feeling for you like you good crack. Run it back, 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 run it back. Lost through the bend, had to crawl back. Can't take no more L's, I need all that. Run off with the pack and get the dome crack. The 4 feel short, nigga 4 flat. Run it back, 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 run it back.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the WarDawg Trail podcast. I am your host, Sergeant WarDawg, and welcome to episode 57. All right, I'm in a little party mood today. You know, it's Veterans Day. I'm a Marine, and ain't no better time to party in the world and be happy to be alive, to be happy that you made it home from the war, and right here, right now, on Veterans Day. So salute. I'm bringing you a heavy hitter today. We're going straight to the 305, baby. We're going to MIA, Miami, and I'm bringing you a firearms instructor and gun enthusiast who's got the game on lock as an influencer and as a firearms instructor. But before we begin, let me hit you with today's sponsors. First off, Reaper Apparel Co. Remember, you can use my code, Sergeant WarDawg TV, and that'll get you 10% off your entire order. Next, Peaceful Warriors. If you're a veteran that happens to be struggling with PTSD, lost your mission or lost your purpose in life, you should volunteer with Peaceful Warriors, as they utilize veterans to volunteer abroad around the world. And next March 2024, I will be joining them to volunteer in the Philippines to help repair a school in a small village. And last, First Form and First Form Outdoors. First Form is a fitness supplement company for to give you that extra boost, that extra oomph while you're out doing your outdoor adventures like hunting, camping, or fishing. All right, I won't hold you back anymore. I bring to you DJ from Guns and Butter TV in Miami. DJ, welcome to the show, boss.
I appreciate you for having me. What's going on, everybody? Happy Veterans Day. First off, salute to all the vets out there, including yourself. You know, thank you for your service, and let's get started, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
To start us off, bro, tell us about your background a little bit.
Certainly. I guess it determines, you know, where I come from. That kind of tells you where you're going. So I was initially born in Washington, D.C. My mom was actually in the Army, and then she, you know, ended up becoming a police officer. You know, she was raised by a Marine. My grandmother was in the Marines, so definitely a lot of military.
Grandma was in the Marines. That's what's up,
sir.
Bro. You came up back in
the day too. So, you know, definitely different times, but you know, that kind of was instilled in my upbringing. I was the only one who didn't you know, go out into the war or do any thing related to service, but definitely holds a big place in my heart. So, you know, being raised in DC, coming up, obviously I was kind of around firearms, never really had that core training. You know, kind of grew up my life in the DC metropolitan area, relocated to Miami about 6 years ago. You know, just get a change of things. Obviously, beautiful weather, nice scenery out here. So it was good to take a little pivot from the nation's capital, if you will, and come on down to the Sunshine State in 305. So, you know, here I am, and, you know, got adjusted to this type of life and this lifestyle and kind of what it all entails. And, you know, that's when I was really kind of brought into the firearm space. I had a lot of opportunities coming in back home. I owned a firearm in DC, but it was, so many rules and different things that kind of just, kind of pushed you away. I just felt like it was always for the police or, for
Yeah.
somebody training in the service, and never really, gained interest until I actually moved to Florida. Um, when I obtained my concealed carry license, I got to started out training with a Miami-Dade police officer. Kind of showed me a few tips and tricks, just reloading your gun, do it through a malfunction, kind of working through that fight. Obviously all the safety rules and handling manipulation of a firearm, and from there it just kind of grew and grew, and I found out about the competitive side of shooting. Got in with a local club here in South Florida, and just been trying to blossom and grow as a shooter as a whole from there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, I've heard about these Maryland laws and could you explain one of them to me? I mean, is it something like no one can carry or something like that?
So I'm a little far removed, but I'll tell you the most recent two that I've heard. I believe now there's a roster of guns where if that particular firearm or that manufacturer of firearm is not on that roster, you cannot legally obtain that firearm in the state. Um, Now, DC, Maryland, Virginia are all connected, intertwined. Some people live in one, plan another, work in another.
Yeah.
So you typically will cross all three lines in a day's time, numerous times, honestly. So there's kind of that loophole where you can go purchase in Virginia and bring it back to Maryland. DC's
Oh,
even worse, but I believe they still operate under the 10 round capacity for magazines. Um, there's no stand your ground like here in Florida. I forget the title of their law, but probably should do some more research before I speak on that. But it's not stand your ground law, and outside of the actual magazine capacity and the roster of the firearm, you know, there's something that there's a way you can obtain your license. It's called an HQL. You have to take, I believe, a 15-hour course with the firearms instructor, at which point you will go through detailed training, carrying where you can carry, capacity rules. They'll give you kind of the full breakdown and what's legal in the state. And at that point, once everything's met, you can obtain your permit to carry. So that's as of recent, from my knowledge. Within the past, say year and a half, maybe 2 years even now. But initially you had troubles if you were carrying in Maryland and you weren't a police officer of some sort. So definitely glad that law is in effect. I still have family back home, and I want them to be able to protect themselves at all costs, and if the situation was to ever arise. So super glad about
yeah,
that.
yeah. I feel you, boss. I feel you on that. I didn't know the laws were so complicated like that in the DMV area. Thank you, though.
Yeah, it's treacherous. You gotta really, and then again, like I said, you intertwine through the 3 states and districts daily. So you gotta almost understand how and where you at and what you have on you. It's kind of constant mind game versus, you just being able to purchase a firearm, no magazine capacity rules, and just really being able to kind of learn and practice and get out there. So, even with the competitive shooting side, I know there's a few clubs out there. Um, there's one that I will like to mention, Black Alpha Tactical, right outside of Maryland. It's an outdoor facility. Um, I got a chance recently to go home and shoot on that range, and we actually did an outlaw match for a few guys, and there were some ladies out there too. But 8 stages. It was a great time. Black-owned facility. Those guys are sitting on about 60, 70 acres back there, so we had a lot of room to play and stretch out, and we built some cool creative stages, man. It was a good time. And those guys are right now right in Maryland.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How about talk to us about your time as a competition shooter and any firearms
Yeah,
instruction.
sure. So I mean, it was probably about 2 years ago when I got started in the sport, approaching 3 years, and I came out all excited. Once I got to Florida, I could buy any gun I want. I didn't have to do any crazy loopholes to purchase a firearm. So personally, I wanted the training to be as, confident and move securely and positively with my firearm and, just kind of present a positive image. So when I got into actually, the training aspect, I purchased a firearm, found out a few instructors, went trained. From there, it was kind of, what's next? Do I just kind of get this training just in case of self-defense incidents arises? Do I get this training and just kind of, bi-weekly or bi-monthly, I should say, come out here and train and run, do some burpees and then shoot? Or, what's the next step with this? That's when I found out about competition shooting. And, in Florida, it's pretty big. A lot of the southern states, I noticed there's a lot of indoor ranges, outdoor ranges that I'll go to, compete in different matches and just kind of, challenge myself to really grow and become one of the few grandmaster black firearm shooters. So, I told myself this year, after SHOT Show, come January, I was going to start getting more in depth with the training, actually teaching, working with a few companies. I got lucky enough to get sponsored and really kind of build out on my mission and just really kind of promote the sport in a positive light. I had no idea this existed in DC. So, coming here, it was just a shocker. If I'd have known this existed 10 years ago, I probably would have, who knows where I would have been in this sport. And, it's only been 2 years for me. So I'm just kind of trying to build that up and, hopefully by year 4, achieve the goals that I have set out for myself.
That's what's up, boss. Now, have you been to SHOT Show?
Yeah. I've been 2 years now. This will be my 3rd year. Coming up in January, I'm already approved. I need to actually go ahead and purchase that flight and don't wait till that rises any more money than I need to be paying to get out to Vegas. But I go out to SHOT Show. I've been to the range day. I go around booths and I'm just kind of, letting people know exactly what I got going on. And, hopefully we can align with visions and missions and, try to build something from there. So, I've been lucky enough to kind of pitch the mission and, find a few sponsors that are truly backing me with my goal and, definitely interested in what I got moving and, building my team out. Got about 7 shooters nationwide right now. So, Guns and Butter, I know that's my Instagram, Guns and Butter TV, but as a whole, it's a company, it's a shooting team, it's a movement within itself.
Damn, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, now
Appreciate
to finish us off, to close us out, tell us what can fans expect from Guns and Butter TV in the future?
So, I'll be at SHOT Show if anybody's local to the Las Vegas area. I like to always build, network, come out, take pictures, say hi. As I kind of build my career, I want to just let people know that, all I did was kind of work hard and continue, practicing, getting the proper training in, vetting my instructors, and really, taking the time and the diligence to dry fire and practice manipulating the firearm. So 2024, I'll be in Vegas in January. There's a big match in Puerto Rico, a couple competitive shooting match in Puerto Rico. I'll be there. March, April, May, kind of is like the mid season of the competitive sport. I have a couple matches lined up in Ohio, Alabama, and Texas is always one of the big hubs when it comes to the competitive shooting sports world. So, just looking to build out there, and obviously I'll be in Florida. I travel up and down the coast a lot to hit a few matches, meet with a few range owners and talk about different opportunities from there. So, I'm always online, Guns and Butter TV on all socials, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, so you can find me there, Guns and Butter TV, spelled, the proper way. And I'm just looking to continue building out and growing. You know, I've been lucky enough to be in a few magazines, Shooting Sports USA. So, it comes as a surprise to me sometimes, even, our interaction, we briefly kind of connected, but, it's always an honor for me. And I just love to kind of get out here, tell my story, let people know how I got started, how they can get started. And, it just takes that first step to really getting out there, getting acclimated and, increasing your skill level and proficiency with the firearm.
Damn right, bro. Hey, well, I can't thank you enough. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been DJ from Guns and Butter TV, coming to you straight out of the 305 Miami, competition shooter, firearms instructor, gun enthusiast. Salute, boss, and thank you for coming to the show.
Of course, man. I appreciate you.
All right,
anytime
boss,
you need me, let me know. I'm here.
All right. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Thank you.
Of course. All
right. Now, this is episode 57. This is episode 57 of the WarDawg Trail podcast. I brought you a heavy hitter in the 2A gun industry. Competition shooter, known from Miami around the world. I really appreciate DJ from Guns and Butter TV coming on to the show. All right. Again, today's word. Reaper Apparel Co. As you see in the ticker below, you can use my code Sergeant WarDawg TV for 10% off. Also, Peaceful Warriors. They take veterans to volunteer abroad. Any veterans that find themselves without a mission, without a purpose in life, be sure to hit up Peaceful Warriors at peacefulwarriors.org to find out about their global volunteering opportunities. And finally, First Form Outdoors and First Form. Remember, First Form is a fitness supplement company. So they're the ones that can get you right, give you that boost so that you can continue your outdoor adventures, hunting, camping, or fishing as you like to. All right. This has been Sergeant WarDawg with the WarDawg Trail podcast on episode 57. Salute.
Yeah. Run it back, 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 run it back. Lost through the bend, had to crawl back. Can't take no more L's, I need all that. Run off with a pack and get the dome crack. The 4 feel short, nigga 4 flat. Run it back, 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 run it back. Quit that little drop, now you hustling. They counted you out, now you bubbling. Took you some losses, but bounce back. Now they feeding for you like you blood crack. Run it back, 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 run it back. Lost through the bend, had to crawl back. Can't take no more L's, I need all that. Run off with a pack and get the dome crack. The 4 feel short, nigga 4 flat. Run it back, run it back, run it back.